Damn, how fucking long is this goddamn video? Goddamn movie.
All right, Coach, under hazy, overcast LA skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and our home team. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Trevor.
Hey, Josh.
Oh, when you get done with that game, are you gonna hop on something else that we can play together?
I know you ain't got it.
I mean,
So
I probably
his first carry.
Yeah, come play with us, bro.
It's a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Fuck you, Brian. You're playing fucking football.
I just have to play this guy real quick. I told you at 5:30. I'm about to play him until I'm getting back on.
That's the reason you said you wouldn't bring me no food, you fucking faggot. 'Cause I gotta play some football.
Fuck you, ho.
That's straight up, Lion plays right there.
Trevor playing this fucking Evil Within 2 shit. Evil Within
I didn't
one's
hear
better
anything you were
anyways.
saying. I was watching something else.
Evil Within one's better,
So now
Trevor.
they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes back.
It is, for real.
2nd and 13.
Let's go, Vaughn. Oh, that's Bradley Chubb, never mind.
Goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9. Bradley Chubb in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Here's Ryan Quigley now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Locke. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To try again after the sack. Locke, and this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
60 Pittsburgh. Check 24, check 24.
Now the first carry here for Philip Lindsay. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsay, his 11th touchdown of the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And shedding his way forward. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Got it.
The Charger drive about to get going. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Following the penalty, Michelle finding room at the 30. There he goes left side. Touchdown, LA. Sony Michel, 85 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it
All
away.
right.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet.
Oh, yeah. Kansas got online.
Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there, but now it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Faking the give to Lindsay. Here's Locke. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Hill on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Second and 2. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete.
What up, what up? Ken just got online.
Third down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
45, 45, 45. Yeah.
Them Yoo-hoos really be hitting though.
Do what?
I said them Yoo-hoos really be hitting though.
Oh, bro, you got them Yoo-hoos?
Oh, bro, I'll be right back.
They'll look to throw here. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second and 9, Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm bad.
Throwing his Lock on third down.
Yoo-hoos really be hitting though.
Yeah, I had to get some more Yoo-hoo though. That last one though.
Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. These two teams
My trash can will be fully though. I got a trophy.
On first and 10,
only
it's
killed
Lindsay.
60 enemies.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
You should I get platinum on
Here's Lindsay.
with NP.
And they'll get this just to the
No.
47. 1-yard gain.
I think I'm gonna do it though.
But when you go from second to 4 to third and 3,
That's a lot of
that
trophies.
just
Can't
tells
have
you
a
who
lot
won
of
that battle
trophies.
on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Ready up. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We need weapons. Hey, order.
I'll be right back again though.
Alright.
Locke going to try and throw on third down. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Uchenna Nwosu. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Watch out for Hill on the return. .43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked.
Do what?
Maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
Invite him.
And maybe
It's not private.
something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 6. They're going deep for Hill. And this will be caught at the 30.
It's me, Mario.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play
And I'm
there.
saving
83
him.
yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
That'd be really loud, though.
As a former DB,
Yeah, my bad.
I'd like to see that, but from a wide receiver
Like, I can't hear nothing else
those
but
are the plays they
screeching.
dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Yo, what's up?
90 Wolf.
Pretty good, brother.
Terrible.
Hey, exit.
Playing evil within too, brother.
Now a first down carry, it's Michelle. On to stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move.
Bro, this
laterally
nigga semi-flying like
open up a crease so they
1,000
can run
yards,
through.
bro.
Didn't happen on that play.
What'd you say?
Check 3, check 3.
It's been out for a few years. I got it when it first came out. I just never played it.
On second down, Michelle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
I think
First down,
once I beat
Los
this,
Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
it's called last
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Didn't you say you played the first one?
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman.
No, I meant the evil within one.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Here we go, here we go.
On second down now, Foreman. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Give me a medical kit.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be fourth down.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go, dig time, let's go, let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Winfrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
70, Indy. Check. 61, matchbox lights. Hey, solid. Mike 3. Combo. 1, 2, 3. Switch. Gone. Check 31. Hey, zoom. Fire.
Clock now on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Lock gonna throw. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? It creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And he fends him off. Escaping the pressure right. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Here we go.
I don't have any feelings.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get
yeah, killed me.
into this game.
And I shot him in the chest with an arrow.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good
Run
pickup
right
of
into
8.
that.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll go again with Lindsey. Spins away.
Ow, I'm running away from you, but you're hitting
The
me.
more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard, and this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half, things haven't worked so well in the first go-around, they want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it, and they've run it well here to start the second half.
25 yards that time.
18 Gator. Watch QB drop.
Oh, yeah, come again.
Throwing on first down is Locke.
Oh, it's a garbage.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate
yeah,
whether
once I
you keep
got him.
playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Pilot, 64, weak. Ready.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison, able to record his 5th sack of the season. On third down, Michelle. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Go. 50, plant. Check three.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. Oh, now Lindsey lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34, Mike 34. Let's go.
2nd and 5. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. All day. Hey, Jack.
Go to it. Check for updates. That's all.
And that'll set them back 5.
Whoa, this is lagging hard.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
You're not ready. Shift. Yo, go. Hey, get it.
They'll set up a throw to Michelle on the screen. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
Got it. Check 45 to Mike. Let's go. Hey.
On first down, Michelle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Mike 47. Hey. Watch the edge. Recon, 132 fighter. Go. Let's flow. Fight.
On second down, Foreman. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still is not really... Rush coming, and he's taken down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Hey, wahoo!
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Block under pressure again, and down he goes again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. Here's Locke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Hatchet. Go.
Locked to throw on 2nd down. Being chased out left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jake Butt, the tight end, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Throwing now is Locke. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Michelle. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Michelle. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Ready? 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. Kill. Tricks don't travel. Hey, exit. 5.
Here's the 2nd and 7. Flushed out right. It's Hill, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hey, check 24. Yes. Sit up. Ready.
And it's Michelle once again.
And
he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Michelle. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now the 2nd-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Set up. 61, matchbox lights. Bandit. Look at me, zipper. 45. Hey, zoom. 45.
And they'll try Michelle here running on the right side. And he's got some space here. The 40, the 20, 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want...
And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 44. Philip Lindsay, the intended target. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll run with Michelle. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. The Chargers going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Ryan Quigley now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Ready up.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Playing gunfight.
Look at that scoreboard. Realize how
Catch
poorly
it, please.
everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
How's your battle pass looking? Oh, you could make it, man. Yeah, you could do it. You could definitely do it.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
You really ain't missing too much once you get up to 90. Everything past that I don't really like too much.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. Hey, Haywood. Hey. You gonna see? Ready?
One final try for Locke. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time is run out on this ball game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him. And then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right?
Yeah, brother.
I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the home team here, they move back over 500 now at 6-4.
I got killed from the right side. I think he... Yeah.